countries, and ultimately it will work out.
Well, he's right. The whole world is indeed watching. Let's see if it works out. Let's see. Curtis Ellis is with us, former Trump campaign trade advisor. I just want you to give me a prediction. What do you think comes out of this meeting tomorrow?
Now, President Trump has made it very clear, and he said time and again, it will be a great deal or there will be no deal. He understands what's at stake here. What's at stake is the future of American private enterprise. China has been systematically stealing, cheating, never living up to any of its agreements, and we must have an enforceable agreement.
So, you're saying it's got to be a big deal.
That's right.
A solid deal that it covers everything. It's either that or nothing. So
That's
do you
correct.
think we'll get that big deal?
Well, we're certainly not going to get it this weekend. Will China actually agree to sit down to talks again? I don't even know if we're going to get that. They're making these noises that we have to get rid of the tariffs that are in place before they're going to even talk. We have to take Huawei off.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but isn't that posturing?
Right.
You take the hard line in public before you get into the meeting, and then all bets are off, because who knows what happens in the meeting.
Exactly. That could very well be posturing. I mean, these things are thinly sourced. These stories are thinly sourced, saying this is going to happen, that's going to happen. Yeah. How many times have we seen this before, that the stories never turn out to be true? The deal was ready to be made, and then we heard in May, the deal was ready to be made, ready to be signed. Xi's going to come over for the signing, and then what happens? The whole thing blows up.
Now, we're hearing, a lot of people on Wall Street use this expression, a trade truce, which would be, I guess, sort of an agreement to just keep on talking. You might get the handshake and the smile, but that precedes the trade truce where they keep talking. Now, that would be kind of the middle ground, wouldn't it?
Wall Street has to understand what President Trump understands. This is not about the price of T-shirts or about the price of cheap manufacturing in China. This is about the price of freedom. Because if China gets what it's going for, which is world domination, there will be no American companies in 50 years. They will be subsidiaries of Chinese companies. I mean, that's really, I'm not being overly dramatic here. This is what the Chinese Communist Party wants. They want to turn the United States into a resource colony. Our biggest export will be soybeans. It will be raw materials for a Chinese economic engine that has the high ground and the high technology. They have a long-term plan to get there. And we have to think beyond quarterly earnings reports and protect our crown jewels of technology and an industrial base.
But the president also has to look to an election less than 18 months away. And he knows that if the economy goes into a tailspin because of a China trade war, he don't get reelected.
The economy's been in a tailspin for 40 years because of China's trade war. But look at what's been going on for the last 2 years, Stuart. Look, the 3.1% growth, inflation is flat, investment is up, wages are rising. All of these econometric models that a lot of the Wall Street people depend on are based on wrong premises. So we've got a great economy. We are in a position now. We have the higher hand, we've got the upper hand, and we're in a good position to be pressing China to change its ways.
You're a hardliner. So I'll leave it at this. I asked you to make a prediction, and you said there is going to be a good deal, a comprehensive good deal, or no deal. That's where you'll leave it.
There'll be a handshake and a smile.
Oh, well, there will be that. Yeah, okay, that's important, by the way. Curtis, thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it. Now this, Democrat Senator and presidential candidate Kamala Harris, well, she came out swinging against Joe Biden in the second debate last night. Our Christina Parts-Nevelis will join us now and tell us, Christina, how did it all play out?